Are you looking for awesome character-based illustrations that you can use in your designs for free? Look no further. I found an awesome site called Blush, which not only has loads of amazing free illustrations, but there is also a fun builder on the site that lets you customize all the artwork and create endless variations. Before we get started with the fun creation of custom illustrations in Blush, here is the site that I need the illustration for. So this design is prepared in Illustrator, but I also have an Adobe XD mobile prototype ready, where again, I will need two custom illustrations for this project to work. Now, one of the biggest limitations of most stock sites when it comes to illustrations specifically is that they won't really be consistent throughout a project. So you might find a really cool looking illustration, but then you would need a couple of different variations, maybe different scenarios or even different characters, but you will be restricted by the available illustrations uploaded and made available by that specific artist that you liked. So this is where Blush comes in and provides an amazing solution where you can have a consistent style throughout the whole project, and you will be able to generate almost infinite amount of variations with different characters, different environments and objects. And most importantly, the whole process is extremely fun. So let me show you how this works. First of all, we can search for illustrations if we want to find something specific, or get started with a collection. Now, here is one that I used recently, Allura by VJ Verma. And let's just go down. We can already see a couple of examples of characters in different poses. We also have combinations of multiple characters and scenes, so on and so forth. Now, we can also get some simple stickers if we want to concentrate on objects, but I am going to choose this one, Keeping in Touch. So once we click on that, it will create a random composition using all these variables here on the right side. Now, because we have two characters here, one in the monitor on that Zoom call and the other one on the right, we will be able to change both of them. So first, let's concentrate on the person on the screen. So if I wanted to change that character, maybe to closed eyes and no glasses, I can easily do that. Or let's make that character happy with open eyes. We could even put a beard on her if we wanted to, or a mask, but let's just go with no mask and nothing else, just a smile. Then of course we can also change the hair, and we can easily turn it into a man if we wanted to. But even cooler, we can also change the environment. So if we want to have a different plant, let's just say this one, we can very quickly swap it out. Same with the other plant on the left side, we can pick this one. And even the chair can be adjusted to whichever works best for this composition. Now, when there's more characters in a composition like here, you would be able to normally find them up here. So you can switch between the main scene and that specific character. It's almost like using a smart object or a component in XD, where you will be able to focus on that specific element or asset. And here we will be able to change some things like the skin color, which is quite cool. So we can choose blue, green, pink, and these brownish tones. I'm just going to go with probably this color. Is quite fun. I think that gives enough contrast from the hair. And then we can find the legs that works best. Again, I think this brighter one looks nicer. There's more separation between the two legs. And then I'm going to just pick an upper body. Probably we want her to be explaining something. I think that works well with this scene. And maybe the hair we can also change to something like that. We will take off the mask because she's at home, so she doesn't have to use the mask most likely. And I'm just going to make her explain something. And maybe we can put glasses on her. That's quite nice. And now that we are done with the character, we can switch back to the scene itself. And we can see her updated. And now if we want to save this composition, we can just click here and choose save with the little plus sign. And the reason why that's useful is because you can create a couple of different variations for the same illustration, even use the feature randomize, which just creates a random fun illustrations. I quite like this one, so I can also save that one as a new version. And now I can easily switch back and forth between these two options. Of course, when I decide one is not needed, I can easily delete it. But let's just go with our original setup and let's see how it looks once we download it. So with the paid Pro account, you can download large PNGs and SVGs. While with the free account, you will be able to only download the medium or small size PNGs. They will still have transparent background, so it will be very easy to work with. But because it's not really high resolution and it's not vector based, it's not ideal to use it for large prints. However, it's great for UX and web design. But because I have the Pro account, I'm just going to download the SVG. It's always best to work with the vector file. And I can open this in Illustrator where I can go in and make any changes I want. It's a very nicely laid out structure as well. So we have groups, we can find every element separately accessible, we can make changes to it, we can use recolor artwork if we wanted to amend the colors. And we can even select all of this and drag and drop it into a CC library. So once again, if you have the free account, you will be able to still do all of that apart from the quick recoloring or amending details within Illustrator. But now that we have this element in our CC library, we can jump back to our web design and we can just test it out. So let's drag and drop it in here. I think that looks amazing. Let's just increase the size a bit, place it somewhere up there. Yeah, I think that looks great. Let's just zoom a little bit closer. And now let's say I wanted to make sure that the mobile prototype, in case there is an app for this brand, is going to match in style. We would need to have another illustration generated. So let's jump back to the browser. We go back to that same collection by the same artist. And let's just say now we need just a simple avatar. So we go into that. And here, once again, we can start randomizing until we find something that we like. And I think this is perfect, maybe without the mustache. Yeah, I quite like that. So let's just download it as an SVG again. Or maybe this time I'm going to download a medium PNG. So that's something you can even do in the free account. And by the way, there's no limitations. So you can download as many illustrations as you want. And you don't even have to attribute the artists if you don't want to. Of course, it is always good to give credit where it's due. And these artists on Blush would really appreciate a mention. You can actually find out more about them on the site. But I thought this is an important benefit or advantage of Blush to mention, because I know some designers will stay away from using any assets where they need to credit other artists. Or there might be limitations with certain clients where you just can't use other artists' work if it is restricted for crediting them. Coming back to that medium-sized PNG that we downloaded, I'm just going to show you in Photoshop. It is around an 800 pixel square size. So it's certainly something that we can work with. But of course, a higher resolution PNG or the SVG would work much better in case you need to use it in print. So here is the SVG or scalable vector graphic format, which I also downloaded. And of course, this is resolution independent. It's vector based, so we can easily check the outlines as well and then make any changes that we want, even down to each anchor point. We can move things around, so that of course makes things much easier. And maybe I can just make this one slightly darker, just to add a little bit of separation there. I think that works better. Now I'm going to select all of this and drop it into my CC library. Then I can jump to XD, where I can just drag and drop this in here and resize it and fit it on the artboard. So you can really see the advantage of working with collections. So it's the fact that we can really keep things consistent between the website, once again, which we have a very similar style because it comes from the same artist, and the mobile prototype. Now, even though the browser version of Blush is already great to work with, if you are using Figma or Sketch, you can even get the plugin, which will help you to completely work directly within the tool and have access to all of these illustration collections. And according to the team at Blush, they are also working on an Adobe XD plugin, so keep an eye out for that. And also, besides how useful this site is, I wanted to mainly mention it because you can also sign up to be an illustrator or featured artist on Blush. All you have to do is to come down to the bottom of the site. Here you can find Become an Illustrator option. And all you have to do is to fill in your name, include a link to your portfolio, and add your email address, so then the Blush team can get in touch with you. And if they are interested in working with you, you can also become one of these featured artists, which is a great opportunity for exposure if you are just starting out. But even if you are a more experienced illustrator, it's a great and fun project to be involved in. So if you want to get started and play around with Blush, there is a link in the description below. You just have to create an account, free or paid, it's up to you, and then you can get started. And I hope you will enjoy working with it as much as I do. Also, if you know of any other really cool resources or online tools that you would like to recommend to others interested in design and illustration, make sure to leave a comment and I am going to pin the best recommendations. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and share this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we release new videos. Click on the link on my right and start your membership today to get access to over 200 hours of training courses and personal mentoring by me and my team of creative professionals. Have fun learning, guys, and I will see you in the next one.